An antique shop near downtown Nanaimo is packing it in. For years, the family business has thrived, but inventory has begun to collect dust and the owner's closing the doors. Now, CTV's Jet Bazzi shows us it's not just the end of his ride, Jet, it's the end of an era.
Well, Hudson, a family business that was operating in Nanaimo for over 30 years has seen its last days. The antique market is changing. More and more people are logging onto the internet to find their collectibles, and this has hit Curiosity Cove very hard. It's a nice local antique shop on Nickel Street. The owner of the shop has had some health problems, and with the changing of the market, not much clientele coming in, is forcing him to pack it in. After 30 years of business, Gerald is losing his store.
This store started with $700 in a pickup truck. A family worked extremely hard, long hours.
For the past 24 years, Gerald has been dealing antiques from his shop on Nickel Street. He has sold many unique pieces through tough times before. But these days, things aren't moving. These royal pieces were a hot ticket item. Now they collect dust.
The royal items have taken a hit in the marketplace, and they don't sell as well as they did in the past.
His shop is in the midst of a sale. Collectibles are scattered everywhere. Some old, some rare, some trinkets and toys from someone's youth. For every piece, there's a buyer somewhere, but it's taking too long to find them.
Community that's hit hard by the economy, and I don't think there's as much extra spending money for this kind of shop where people need to pay mortgages first.
Gerald is finding more buyers on the internet, shipping items around the world. The World Wide Web has become a bigger market than this little store.
The customer phoned and said that he's reliving his childhood, and I shipped it to Florida.
This couple is from Victoria, antique enthusiasts. They say more and more shops are closing.
There's a brochure out now that tells you all the different stores, and I bet you 5 out of the 10 that we visited last year are closed down.
Taking with them the thrill of the hunt.
You have to be out to see the product, to feel the product, to get a sense of meaning behind it, and it's just memories. You need to be out to look at the stuff.
The buyer is looking for that piece that has that personal connection.
Everything was made so much better back then, and there's so much more history in it, and the kids nowadays are losing out big time by losing these shops.
It takes a special person to buy an antique, someone who values the piece, an older generation that is slowly dying.
The aging population are very nice people, nice customers, but the younger crowd isn't in the volume that matches.
He's cleaning out the shelves, packing away the pieces, getting ready to leave his shop with no regrets.
Sorry we didn't have wide aisles and fancy advertising and newspapers or fancy tags, but we, for the most part, had an awful lot of very happy customers.
He has a few days left at the store, final days to sell what's left before he locks up his memories once and for all. Gerald does have some health issues. He's recovering from a heart attack and he can't work those long hours no more. The shop is still open for a few more days. It has a lot of nice, beautiful pieces. The royal collection is still there. Something for everyone to enjoy. And that was the main thing about Gerald. He told me that he didn't make enough money to retire. He did it to get that right piece to the right buyer and to see that smile. Hudson?
All right, Jet Bazzi reporting. Jet, thanks.